We back with another one. And shout out to my boy 1090J. I love my boy. We don't believe in that color. They always be trying to say because he this and that. Well, man, scratch y'all bots and y'all idiots. Like, he always giving, you feel me, detailed information. This is one of my favorite YouTubers, favorite bloggers. Love his content, man. Been watching it probably since I was like, 19 when he first started talking about his stories in jail. Shout out to 1090J. If you know, you know. And man, like, yeah, he one of the ones, man. He one of the ones, man. All right, stop the color. We all the same. One is all one. All is one of me. Now, Kodack Black allegedly offered $20K for killing his own friend. If y'all don't remember, Wiz the Wizard, I remember when they was beefing with Young Boy. He was coming out dissing Young Boy. He was hopping on that Kodack beef, and that's when I found out about Wiz the Wizard. He was in the video. They did Fredo Bang did a video with Kodack Camp, and they was dissing him. Now, I don't know what happened with Kodack and him later on, but I remember I seen something about him getting knocked off. He was signed to Kodack. They wasn't seeing eye to eye, and they saying Kodack had something to do with it. And then $20K to off your own man's, like, bro, the streets is wicked. I'm telling you, if you in the streets and you was in the streets and you made it out, bro, get out while you still can, cause I'm telling you, it's only two things come with the streets: death or jail. Now, let's go. Let's go.
Welcome back to another episode of EO.
Jake, man, I'm rocking with y'all and y'all rocking with me. And for this one, we're going to be talking about some new paperwork that just came out alleging that Kodack Black dropped 20 bands to get Wizdawizard killed. Now, this video is going to be centered around this guy right here. This is Sigmund Brown, otherwise known as Liberia Sig. He's a rapper. And him and another rapper named HMT Trey have sent mad disses at Kodack. They dissed Wiz, and then they all got indicted.
Police say a violent gang is now off the streets and behind bars. 5 men going before a judge Wednesday facing 33 counts.
Okay. I had to restart that. Apologize, you guys. Apologize. Let's go.
Man, what's up, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of EOS. It's 1090 Jake, man. I'm rocking with y'all and y'all rocking with me. And for this one, we're going to be talking about some new paperwork that just came out alleging that Kodack Black dropped 20 bands to get Wizdawizard killed. Now, this video is going to be centered around this guy right here. This is Sigmund Brown, otherwise known as Liberia Sig. He's a rapper. And him and another rapper named HMT Trey have sent mad disses at Kodack. They've dissed Wiz, and then they all got indicted.
Police say a violent gang is now off the streets and behind bars. 5 men going before a judge Wednesday facing 33 counts. It closes 8 murders and 12 attempted murders in Broward County.
God!
It all began in January.
Damn!
5 men going before a judge Wednesday facing 33 counts. It closes 8 murders and 12 attempted murders in Broward County.
What the fuck they doing in... What is they doing in Florida? Like, what? Yo, I lied, you not the bigger the state, bro. They be doing whatever. It's like they just got more room to do whatever, bro. Cause like, yo, what? Like, I'm sorry, I was not expecting that. I was not expecting that, gang. Excuse my language. I was not expecting that. I gotta cut that out. I'm gonna cut that out.
It all began in January after the shooting death of 17-year-old Terrence Farrington at a Plantation Best Buy.
They was buying ring cameras. Terrence came out. Terrence fell. He died right there.
4 people shot, including 2 customers. Police now say Sigmund Brown, Tavarius Johnson, and Gerard Charles are responsible for the teen's death. A fingerprint lifted at the scene led the Broward Sheriff's Office Gang Task Force to one of the gang members. 10 months later, 8 arrested, firearms confiscated, along with stolen credit cards and ammunition. Trayvon Key and Kavarius Johnson.
This is the other main guy here. This is HMT Trey. So he's the main rapper along with Liberia Sig. And like y'all just saw, they were using big guns. When I read through the paperwork, when they killed the 17-year-old, they hit him with a 223, a 7.62, and a 9mm. And as y'all can see, they got switches on their Glocks, Dracos with drums, ARPs, like...
I ain't gonna lie, Baltimore, we be having stuff down here, but bro, in them bigger cities, bro, like I just gotta keep it honest with y'all, Baltimore. Y'all know, bro, they be having nothing but big, and I think it's because they getting have legal weapons, bro. You always see these Florida, they be having the biggest guns you done ever seen, bro. Like Baltimore got some big guns, but bro, most of the time you see switches, extendos on. You feel me? You feel me? You feel me? Handguns. You feel me? Stuff like that. Probably a revolver. You feel me? 9. Well, they don't really like 9s, but 40s. You feel me? Love 40s. You feel me? Just simple stuff down here. Like you see a couple big, some big stuff here and there, but bro, they have nothing but big stuff in other cities, bro. I just gotta keep the buck, especially like Florida, bro. I stay seeing them with big guns. Nothing but big guns.
These boys are really sliding, and it's crazy because if you go on Reddit, they're down in this group. Like this group was just claiming bodies that they weren't doing, and they weren't sliding, and they weren't this and that. But the police are alleging now they were really out here whacking shit.
It's Johnson charged with the shooting death of rapper Wizdawizard, or Wisdom Johnson, back in September of 22. Johnson also accused in the shooting death of Antoine DeBard. He was shot at a laundromat in Pembroke Park back in April of 23.
They get
Just
active out there.
They just start firing.
Johnson also is accused of murdering Ronaldo Donner and Terry McKenzie, both shot and killed while driving on 95 in Fort Lauderdale, May of last year.
Second victim has a gunshot wound to the back of the head. 2 level 1 trauma on the ground rate.
We have Sunrise Boulevard completely shut down westbound. They're walking the ramp, looking for evidence on this roadway right now.
Kavaris Johnson and Raha Roll facing yet another murder charge, this one a week after Terrence Harrington was killed, this time
I've been shot. Come, my boyfriend.
Johnny.
Them switches going off. Y'all hear that shit? Let me rewind it. Let me rewind that.
Time.
Damn.
I've been shot. Come, my boyfriend.
Johnny Henderson shot and killed while driving in Myanmar.
Non-stop hit.
Those yesterday, the other 3 will appear tomorrow. If convicted, they do face life in prison or the death penalty.
Damn.
So we're not talking about a little play gang or a little rap clique where they're talking about bodies and not doing it. These young men are getting shit.
I forgot, yo. They do got death penalty.
They're clearly dropping bodies back to back, hitting shit with machine guns. They're not fucking off. But the thing that's weird is how does Kodack come into play? Because this same group has dissed Kodack in songs. So were they cool at one point? Did they fall out? We're gonna get into it. Now, like I said, this video is gonna revolve around Sigmund Brown, aka Liberia Sig. And this is just, again, gonna run through the 10-month investigation that began with a fingerprint and all of these shootings. Now, Brown is the suspected leader of the Dania Hot Boys, otherwise known as Grand Mafia. So they're saying he's in charge of the entire group. And the main murder we're looking at is the first victim, Wisdom Williams, aka Wizdawizard. Now I have to obviously mute this, but this is the song Righteous Reapers with Kodack Black, Wizdawizard, Wham Spin the Bend, and Psycho Bob. The original video was taken down for whatever reason, but here you can see Wiz, Kodack, all of them, right? Together, rapping. There's Psycho Bob. He's in the feds right now. Y'all know his mom got killed recently. A whole bunch of craziness has gone on. But Wiz and Kodack were very, very close at one point.
Family business only, man. I'm still with the same niggas. Oh God, I'm still with the same niggas. Tag me in that bitch, girl.
And I can show y'all countless videos of Wiz and Kodack together.
I mean, it was, though.
But eventually it went bad. It went sour and it turned into this.
What it mostly do?
Number 4 was over the scene of a death investigation in Hallandale Beach. Police say they got a
Trust
call
nobody.
this morning about the body of a man found near an abandoned house on Northwest 6th Terrace and 10th Street. Investigators are trying to figure out what happened and have not released the victim's name. If you know anything about this case, call police.
So Wiz ends up dead. The internet goes crazy because there was rumors he was found with his head cut off, all type of shit, right?
I remember that, bro. I remember they said something like that. That was the spookiest part about it. I ain't gonna lie. They said they did some, man. That's that Haitian or what they call it, Zoe or something like that. I don't know what they call it in Florida, but bro, nah, that's different, bro. Jeffrey Dahmer type activity. Like, what the world?
But what we're gonna do is we're gonna look at the paperwork, and I'm not just gonna show y'all the paperwork. I'm gonna show y'all how to find the paperwork. And we're gonna read through it together because these are some serious allegations. I don't want you thinking I'm making this up.
Like, oh, he always do his research.
Court site leading from a police investigation. So this is the Broward
Shout out
County
to
Clerk
Jake,
of
man.
Court's website, and this right here is Sigmund Brown's case. Now I'm gonna skip through this to make sure I don't show any addresses or any information that could potentially F up the video. Now, if we come down here to the filed defense motion to set bond, this is going to explain that he had an Arthur hearing in which he's trying to bond out of jail, right? And it's going to go through the history. Brown is charged in a 33-count indictment with 3 counts of first-degree murder, 8 counts of attempted first-degree murder, 1 count of racketeering, 1 count of conspiracy to commit racketeering, 1 count of conspiracy to commit first-degree murder, 3 counts of unlawful use of a two-way communication device, 1 count of shooting into an occupied dwelling, 1 count of conspiracy to commit murder in the first degree with a firearm. The murder, attempted murder, accessory after the fact, shooting into an occupied dwelling, racketeering, conspiracy to commit racketeering, and conspiracy to commit first-degree murder counts allege a gang enhancement. Now, this is the thing. When you add on a gang enhancement, the charge punishment automatically goes up. You know, how far up does it go? Let's read. The state has filed their notice of intent to seek the death penalty should the defendant be convicted on any of the first-degree murder counts. Now, this is the same exact thing they attempted to do with YNW Melly. We're going to use the gang narrative.
Yo, YNW Melly been locked up for like 20 years, bro.
We want death
10
as
years.
punishment.
Oh
We
my
want to
gosh.
sentence you to death. So this is a legend. If he gets found guilty of any murder,
oh my gosh,
they want to put him to death. Now, this is a largely circumstantial case built primarily on cell.
Man, this made me don't want to go to Florida no more, bro. I'm not saying. Hold up. I'm talking about move there because, like, if you get into something, right? And I know it's like, you feel me, you stand your ground state. I'm still moving there because you can stand your ground. It's better than being in Baltimore because, like, you can't stand your ground here because that's all I'm talking about. I'm not talking about because I'm scared of that, bro. Come on, bro. I didn't really been in the mix, like. So go ahead with all that, because y'all be saying the crazy stuff in the comments. This ain't that, for real. But you can stand your ground in Florida, but like, bro, just imagine like you feel me? They tell you like you facing a death penalty? Man, I ain't gonna lie. Man, that's different, bro. Like, I can't believe they even still got the death penalty in the world today. Like, it's crazy, bro.
His co-defendants and others. There is scant forensic evidence connecting Mr. Brown to the crimes he is accused of. Given the lack of compelling evidence required to hold the defendant without bond, a reasonable bond should be set on all counts, including those for which the maximum penalty is up to life or death. So they're saying there's not a lot of evidence in this case. It's mostly bullshit. His fingerprint was found in a rental. The rental was apparently used in the murder. Other than that, they don't really have too much evidence against him, but the police were able to put a lot of pieces together, right? Now we're just gonna jump right into the part.
All this from fingerprints on the rental.
Go through every charge in this case. We're gonna get to Wiz. We're gonna get to Sig's connection to the murder, and we're gonna get to Kodack Black.
I forgot this was even about
Now,
Kodack.
count 17. Sig was charged with accessory after the fact with a gang enhancement, alleging he assisted Trayvon Key to avoid arrest after the murder of Wisdom Williams, aka Wizdawizard. This is a first-degree felony punishable by up to life. On the morning of September 17, 2021, the body of Wisdom Williams, aka Wizdawizard, was discovered in the front yard of a home in Hollandale Beach. Williams had been shot in the back and head multiple times. Mr. Williams was a documented member of the Zone 10 gang and was being investigated by detectives of the BSO Gang Task Force. Evidence suggests Williams was transported to the area in a gray Charger where his body was left in a yard in Hollandale. The gray Charger was later discovered to have been intentionally burned in a parking lot of a residential area in North Lauderdale. The police investigators believe this arson occurred later in the morning of September 17th, 2021. Ring camera video collected from a neighbor showed both a gray and blue Charger parked next to one another in North Lauderdale. A male wearing a yellow jacket then got out of the blue Charger and entered the gray Charger for a moment, then got back into the blue Charger, which left the area. Very shortly thereafter, the gray Charger burst into flames. Evidence collected from the gray Charger confirmed DNA analysis to be Williams' blood. The blue Charger was traced to an individual named Fabian Chambers. Chambers and his girlfriend, Kristen Kunzler, were interviewed by the police. They advised law enforcement that they rented the blue Charger to Martavis Cross and Devontae Cross between an unspecified date. They had been in contact with a request to rent the blue Charger between the dates that the murder would be committed. When shown the Ring video of the arson, they identified Devontae Cross as the person who entered the gray Charger. This identification was based on Cross's gait, physical build, and the yellow jacket he was wearing. Now, Brown's phone, Liberia Sig, was in contact with Martavis Cross's phone between September 16th and 17th. These calls consisted of 9 answered calls during this period and 4 unanswered calls. On September 17th, early in the morning, Brown's phone sent a text message to Martavis Cross's phone with latitude and longitude coordinates. These coordinates show a location approximately a quarter of the mile from the arson. On September 17, 2021 in the afternoon, Brown's phone sent the text messages to Martavis Cross's phone and requested his address. Cross's phone then sent Brown's phone his address. On September 17, 2021 at 8:37 in the morning, James Samuel, a known associate of the Dania Hot Boys Grand Mafia Street Gang, sent an iMessage to Brown's phone with a picture of Wizdawizard's crime scene, including a body covered by a yellow tarp. The metadata from Samuel's phone showed the photo was taken near the crime scene. At 10:19 a.m. on September 17, 2021, Trayvon Key sent his location to Brown's phone via a pin drop. This location matched the location Brown's phone sent to Martavis Cross.
Hold on, y'all.
Liberia Sig's phone communicated with Denzel Sanon via telegram, indicating Kodack Black had offered the Grand Mafia $20,000 for the murder of Wisdom Williams. Let me read this again. On August 3rd, 2021, Liberia Sig's phone communicated with Denzel Sanon via telegram, indicating Kodack Black offered the Grand Mafia $20,000 for the murder of Wisdom Williams.
Let's just speak on this, bro. This is why I say a lot. Like, it's not gangster. They just stupid. Because if you know how technology is today, bro, everything is being dated. Like, when I used to be, I don't even want to say shit on the phone. Like, take that phone, move that, and like, it's dudes that got so much time in the game, and they still be just talking. I'm like, man, I ain't trying to say shit. I didn't even want FaceTime. Excuse my language, but like, bro, why don't y'all know how to move like intelligent criminals? Like, y'all move like the dumbest criminals ever. Like, say this in person. No phones. Like, I don't know, bro. I'm just saying. I'm out the street life. I ain't pushing no criminal activity. I'm just saying. Y'all dumb criminals, bro. That's why I like the mafia. When it comes to, you feel me, the way they do things. You niggas, y'all fucking idiots. Y'all is just stupid idiots, bro. Excuse my language. Y'all is idiots, bro. Skip that part out.
And if true, this is hardly evidence Brown was paid any money for assisting in the homicide or helping HMT Trey avoid arrest. Let me break this down. For one, for all you internet detectives, Kodack Black, yeah, they write fuck ups all the time on real paperwork. That doesn't mean anything. That doesn't mean it's any less legit. We're literally on the website from the Broward County clerk. This is real paperwork, right? Now this says, even if true, this is hardly evidence Brown was paid any money for assisting in the homicide or helping Key avoid arrest. This is written by Liberia Sig's lawyer. This is basically his motion to get him bond. So he's saying, look, Y'all found a text saying from this guy that, you know, Kodack was offering $20K to get this dude killed. But that doesn't mean my client was ever paid for the murder that happened or had any assist in the murder. So he is not clearing Kodack Black's face. He's clearing his client, saying, look, he might have got offered money, but that doesn't mean he was ever paid. Well, this is where shit gets sticky. If they investigate Kodack, even if no money was paid, that's still a conspiracy to commit murder.
That's conspiracy.
Offering to pay money for it.
That's conspiracy. That's
this can get very fucking deep. Now, if we jump over to Reddit, I mean, this was posted on Reddit a day ago, and people are already making comments like, that's why that boy Yak so booted right now. He know it might start crashing down. Basically referring to how much drugs he's on and, you know, kind of knowing in the back of your head everything could crumble at any moment. They're calling Yak a snake. They're saying
this would be no point because you be in the street like you get money, you whatever, like, and then you want to say like you know stuff can happen, like why get out? It don't make no sense. Like dudes be in the streets, they get a chance to get out and they stay in and they be like, man, they just getting high and doing stuff because you feel me, you never know when your day. Get out then. Get out. It don't make no sense. Everything is an energy is what I'm trying to say, bro. And these dudes be staying in the same negative energy that they did everything to get out of. And now they just got a damn marriage to the damn negativity that they didn't went through. Like, bro, get away from it, bro. Like, a lot of dudes do this, bro. That's why I wanted to really stop the video right here. Because, bro, dudes be getting high, still doing stuff instead of just getting away from it while you still can, bro. No matter what happened, live your life, though, bro. You feel me? Like, nobody perfect, but for you to still get high, still be doing the same stuff and be like, oh, you never know what somebody time. Well, you damn sure not. If you keep doing it, you definitely trying to speed the process up, or you trying to get to that end process of hell, because that's the way you going. You keep doing demonic, you feel me, negative stuff. Like you ain't trying to change it up. Like so you ain't trying to go to a more positive route, bro. These dudes be wanting to like be in hell, in my opinion. Because why don't you get out? My opinion, yo. Let's go.
Y'all know he did it though. Deep down, we all did. They spelled Kodack wrong in the document. Is this real? This guy said that's because it isn't real. They're not supposed to misspell no words in paperwork. I guarantee you that this kid never been in trouble in his fucking life.
Probably haven't. Probably haven't.
Has no idea what he's talking
Probably
about.
haven't.
They're calling Yak a hater, and they're saying Trap Lord Ross is about to have a field day with this situation. And I know he is, because he don't fuck off. But this is interesting because these are voice messages of Wizdawizard prior to his death, speaking on the fallout with Kodack.
I ain't gonna lie, Juice, bro. To be 100% real, what you found. I don't like that shit either, bro. That nigga Kodack, I knew that nigga 10 years plus, fam. That's my brother, bro. But you know, certain niggas get around niggas and put shit in his ear and make bro feel different about a nigga. I can't change how bro feel about a nigga, you feel what I'm saying? Shit, I wish we could fix it, but you know, it is what it is, you know what I'm saying? Trust me, I don't like that shit either, fam. Them niggas know me and Yak together pressure. They know that, you feel what I'm saying? Niggas don't want to see that shit crazy.
So Wiz is basically saying he doesn't like the fact that him and Kodack fell out. And he believes Kodack was listening to people around him that divided them both. It's an unfortunate situation. But taking a look at this video, this is after Wiz was killed. And it would seem like Kodack is trolling his old friend's death.
Yeah, long live family, long live that boy. You hear me? Y'all talking about long live that nigga. Yeah, long live him.
And apparently the trolling didn't stop there because Kodack would continue to, you know, keep going. This is on September 21st. Wiz was killed on the 17th. Kodack Black is seemingly done throwing shade at Jackboy. On Tuesday, Kodack took to Twitter to reach out to the Sniper Gang signee shortly after reflecting on the death of longtime friend Wizdawizard. Wiz was found dead. Kodack said it's an effed up feeling when you can't even explain how you feel, and even when you do or try to, you get judged by your feelings. Long live Wizdawizard. He continued writing, then funerals turn to photo shoots, you can't even grieve in peace, before seemingly extending a peace offering to Jackboy, whom he has called out on social media several times in the past. Let's use this as a wake-up call, Jackboy. Shit gets real crazy real quick out here unexpectedly, and fuck this distance love. Come give me a hug. Now they're trying to say all this shit is trolling. He was trolling Wiz got killed. He's trolling Jackboy, who him and Jackboy are like sworn enemies. Jackboy literally just dropped Kodack's interrogation video. I mean, that's all gone back and forth. Jackboy got shot at one point, and you know, or they tried to shoot him and they shot someone that was associated with him. No ties to Kodack in that situation that anyone knows of, but they're saying that Kodack is just trolling at this point. And it would take another turn when Kodack's own cousin G1 the Dawn decided to make a video based on Kodack's tweets.
Tell y'all niggas something, man. Y'all new generation ass niggas, man. You cannot go around sacrificing your whole team. The next thing you know, when you lonely, you go around and tweet about the shit like you going through postpartum depression, nigga. Shut the fuck up.
Let's listen to that again.
Man, y'all new generation ass niggas, man. You cannot go around sacrificing your whole team. The next thing you know, when you lonely, you go around and tweet about the shit like you going through postpartum depression, nigga. Shut the fuck up.
G1 literally following the death of Wizdawizard is saying you can't go on Twitter acting like you're depressed after sacrificing your own team. Just that statement right there. He's saying you can't sacrifice your own team and then act depressed about it. You knew what you were signing up for. I'm gonna leave it at that, right? I'm not even gonna get into any conspiracy theories. I'm gonna just, you know, that's what Kodack's cousin said.
Ooh.
But things would keep heating up as Kodack Black would diss Wham Spin the Band, who was cousins with Wizdawizard.
Every nigga out your clique dead, nigga. But fuck, boy. I ain't got no homeboys who dead, nigga. I don't never say long live or rest in peace, nothing. None of my homeboys ain't dead. The whole shit dead, man. All niggas.
You been a millionaire for more than 6 years. On wheels, you ain't do more spending than me. Rich ass fuck, nigga. Stop flagging. You ain't no killer, homie. You a bitch. What the fuck?
Now Kodack and Wham would have this back and forth, and obviously Wham felt some type of way that his own cousin was killed, and just recently this happened.
Crime alert today as police now searching for the shooter who gunned down a man in Hallandale Beach, and we've learned that victim was a local rapper. Local 10's Rochelo has the latest now from that scene.
We saw Hallandale Beach police out here throughout the day investigating, trying to solve this case where a young man, 25 years old, had his life taken. According to witnesses, he was a rapper. We did look into his history. He has been arrested in the past. The police say this is very much an ongoing investigation. Hallandale Beach police still on the scene Friday morning, searching for clues, going door to door, trying to solve a murder. Bullets flying Thursday night, and this guy says bullets hit his house. So last night, anoche, right? Bullet holes. You live here. Boom, boom, boom. He says, I took off and I hid in the bathroom because I heard way too many shots.
I go in the bathroom though. I never understand
It all
that.
happened on the 500 block of Northwest 6th Avenue.
I don't know. Where's the best place to go in the house?
Transported to a
It's got a basement. The basement. Attic.
Passed away.
Not the bathroom.
Bullets. Mucho.
Mucho rafagazo.
Witnesses say the victim is a rapper known as Wham Spin the Bin.
Oh.
We also checked and it appears he
Damn.
does have a criminal history in Broward County with charges of cannabis possession, stalking, writing a threat to kill. Hallandale Beach police say this was an isolated incident and that the victim and suspect were acquainted, but they all...
So Wham just got killed back in August.
Damn.
He's saying he knows the killer killer knows him. Literally, if you go back and watch that music video that we played in the beginning, Righteous Reapers, you got Kodack Black Psycho Bob's in the feds. Wiz is dead. Wham's dead.
Damn, Wham was in there too?
Paperwork is going to ignite a lot of things in Broward County because people are getting confirmation on what they already assumed. But at the same time, it just makes you think, could another indictment be coming? And this time, could it be targeted at Kodack Black?
Yeah, the streets is wicked, bro.
And
it's all...
Let me know y'all's thoughts and comments in the comments section. I'm rocking with y'all, y'all rocking with me. Until next time.
Like I said, go look into 1090 Jake, man. One of the best bloggers out when it comes to getting information on police criminal activities. Probably the best in my opinion. Like, I really got much love for this dude, for real. But bruh, when it come to look at Wall from Florida. Hold up. When it come to the street show, it's always, if y'all always notice, 9 times out of 10, it's always someone you trusted. It's always your mans. It's always who you think will never do you wrong. Like, if you was in the streets, bro, and you feel me, you still free, get out the streets. I'm telling you, it's only 2 things that come. I don't care how tough you is. It's always someone tough. I don't care how many bodies you got. Somebody with more. It's always a non-stop cycle. And when you going out the streets, bro, no matter if you jail in prison, the streets gonna replace you. That's how I go, bro. It's a never-ending cycle. It's a dark energy that a lot of people don't even know they in. That been for like centuries, bro. Like, bro, it's not what y'all thinking it is, bro. It's way more spiritual than it is physical. But like I said, like he said, man, we don't get into the conspiracy. If you know, you know. Stay alive, stay woke. But other than that, man, if you in the streets and if you was in the streets, get out the streets, man. In my opinion, that is the video. Though. I'll be dropping content consistently and daily. And the guy, okay, the guy, rinocutty, Mr. Voice of Intelligence, is out. You feel?